Today is the last video of the self-worth series, and I would like to just summarize what I've said in the last two videos. So if you want to catch up the details, you can look for that in those videos. Self-worth 1.0 is all about paying attention to your worthiness, to your positive sides. And that's how you can restore your self-worth. And self-worth 2.0 is all about diving deep into your own shadow sides, your darker sides, the shame that you carry about your own self, and restoring that shame, you can restore your self-worth. Self-worth 3.0 is entirely a new paradigm of thinking about self-worth that I'm trying to introduce to you. It questions the idea of unworthiness and worthiness. So it questions how and why people feel worthy and unworthy. What is their context? What makes people worthy or unworthy in the first place? A sense of worth depends on what people value. And what people value depends on what people need in a specific society or culture. Suppose in a society that respects or values extroverts and it cares about extroverts because extrovert people are credible or trustworthy in their opinion, and that ultimately means that introverts are flaky and unreliable, then it means that people would be needing more extrovert in that society rather than introverts, because extrovert is a sign of trust and reliability, credibility. And being an introvert means you are unworthy or untrustworthy or unreliable or flaky. In that sense, if you are an introvert in that particular society which values extrovert, you will compel to feel less than who you are. And it's like you won't be valued, so you will feel unworthy. That simple it is. Therefore, self-worth 3.0 is all about fuck worthiness and unworthiness, because it doesn't mean anything. It only means in a context, in a specific situation, in a society or a culture, which influences their values, and it influences the need that the particular society or the culture has in the first place. And that's what influences your worthiness and unworthiness. The question arises that how can we reclaim our own sense of worthiness if things are so relative? So the answer to this question is that you make a choice to feel worthy, because it is not coming from a space of unworthiness, or it is not coming from a space of that you positively think about yourself. It's coming from a space where you from a space of free will make a choice to feel worthy. So let me give you an example. Take for instance Galileo. Galileo, considered to be the dumbest scientist on earth, when he discovered that in fact Earth moves around the sun and Earth is not the center of the universe, which was against the common belief, of the church and other scientists, that actually Earth is the center of the universe and actually everything moves around it. So when he discovered this idea of Earth revolving around the sun and sun is at the center of the universe, then everybody said that he's the stupidest thing in the world. He's the crazy scientist. Even the most contemporary scientists of his time didn't understood him and refuted his theories. Later, when modern scientists discovered that actually Earth is not the center of the universe, but it revolves around the sun, that's where his theories, or that's where his discovery got the credibility. But in his own time, Galileo was not that appreciated. But he didn't sort of flicker and wavered at that point of time and believed in himself. That means that by taking this example, actually you need to give yourself the permission to feel valued in a particular time and space, even if people don't believe you. So it is you who give yourself the permission to be valued, and that's why what I'm saying, the free will or the choose to be worthy enough, so that you don't influenced by what other people are saying, what other people's opinion are. And it's like you establish in yourself the sense of worthiness that you can give to yourself. And this is what self-worth 3.0 is all about. Your sense of worth is a choice that you make. It's not somebody else's choice. So you make that choice out of your free will. You can anytime choose to be worthy. If you like my work and content, do join me for a discovery call which is free for 30 minutes so that you can learn more about what can I do for you. and the areas of concerns that you have. Or you can follow my Instagram page and enjoy the free content.